Where in your life have you cared too much? Have you people pleased too much? Where you kind of got bitter because you didn't get it back. And it wasn't even that you didn't get it back. You didn't even get offered help. You didn't even get offered help. You could have had a situation like me where you had a mentally handicapped daughter. We're talking, okay, so 2-year-old level, still in diapers at age 30. So life was pretty difficult. And I'd be like, no, I don't need help. No, I don't need help. But really, you just say that because you now have a mentally disabled daughter, severely mentally retarded, and don't like to use that word, right? But you feel like it's all your fault that you have a handicapped daughter and you're not able to ask for help, right? This is just one scenario of my life. And I thought, oh, I love helping people, but people pleasing is actually a character defect that, okay, say as a child you could have been the black sheep. So you were the youngest, you didn't get attention, the parents were done parenting by then, right? But they did the best they could at the time. That's what we're told. So now, see, I'm gonna go off kilter because when I speak about my experiences, So, anyways, now this child tries to people please because she didn't get any attention or he didn't get any attention. So that's where the people pleasing comes in. How can I now please my parents because I felt like I didn't please them. They didn't give me attention, so how else can I please them? That's where people pleasing comes in. That's one of the reasons why people do it. You could have a partner who's narcissistic that no matter, and if you don't know or are not experienced with a narcissist, you'll think this person's just treating you like shit. But no, they're actually manipulating you. And you don't even realize it for like 25 years later. And then you have all these regrets. But the part that I started with was the people pleasing. I thought it was okay. I'm that person. But deep down, later on in life, when I couldn't even handle, because my daughter was now 13, 14 and strong enough, stronger than a 300-pound ex-husband I had at the time. No lie, 6 foot, right? Knocking him down. Because that strength that people with MR have, mental retardation have, is I'm sorry to say it, deadly sometimes. Like, if anybody's ever read the book of Mice and Men, you know that the one guy was just, an innocent, disabled man mentally, and he was playing with the woman's dress. You know what I mean? You know the story about that, right? Same situation. So the moral of the story here, the whole point that I'm trying to get is I got bitter. And I'm someone who thought that they were going to help people forever. But when I wasn't getting it back and they were still watching me struggle doing 3 feeding tubes a day and not offering help, and I'm talking about the own father of this child. And then the family, they were terrified, like to babysit, so I had no help, right? You get bitter after a while. So people pleasing can be okay. If you like to help people, that's okay too. But sometimes in life, you need to get it back. And you will discover that. Don't do this when it's too late, like me. And get bitter that people didn't help, even though I told them I didn't need the help. Deep down, I did. And these people should have known that. You know what I mean? So it's that kind of scenario. So people pleasing comes sometimes from dysfunctional family upbringings or abandonment, or you just didn't feel confident enough. Something, right? If you know this ahead of time that you're doing it, you got to give to yourself. And if you're only giving to other people, they say, how could you, if you don't love yourself enough to give to yourself? And I didn't get that either. I thought, I'm selfish. I'm a mother. I can't give to myself. But me not giving to myself is what caused me later in life to get bitter, to turn to addiction, everything, because I didn't know how to do these things healthy, balanced, right? So people pleasing is not always a great thing, is what I'm trying to say. So if you do that and you feel like sometimes you're not getting it back, you deserve to get it back. Okay? That's all I got to say. Hope this helps, guys.